This video is going to walk you through completing your Computer Science 201 SAM assignments. To get to your SAM assignments, go to the SAM website. That's at sam2007.course.com. Once you're there, log in with your SAM username and password that you created. Once you're logged in, you should see that you are enrolled in the section, and you should see your list of assignments. So simply click on My Assignments Here or My Assignments Here. Now each week you'll have new assignments. I typically put them out there in groups, so these are the Word assignments that are due. You actually have 5 weeks to complete these assignments, but you can see they're grouped in Week 1 assignments, Week 2 assignments, and Week 3 assignments. The Week 1 assignments are due the first week. The Week 2 assignments are due the second week. The Week 3 assignments due the third week. And we also have the absolute due date here. After October 2nd, these assignments will be turned off and you will no longer be able to complete them. So each week we'll have training, quizzes, and projects. Most weeks the training will be optional. If you are new to a piece of software, such as if you haven't worked on Excel or Access before, then you may want to walk through and do every bit of training. Otherwise, you can just click on it and do the training that you need. You can also just jump right in and try to take the quizzes or work on the projects, and then go back and do training on the parts that you need. In just a minute, I'm going to walk us through training. But training is going to show you how to do something, usually optional. The quiz will be graded. The quizzes will typically take you 15 to 30 minutes. And then, of course, there's the projects, and the projects will take 15 to 30 minutes as well. Okay, first off, I'm going to show you what the training looks like. So let me zoom back out here. So I'm going to click on the training here. When you click on the training, it's going to give you some instructions, and then just click OK. Okay, so the training opens up a new screen. You can walk through all of the training, or you can go to a specific task. In this case, I'll say maybe I need to know how to do word underlining. So I'm going to scroll down here. And here's some training that tells me how to underline a word. Okay, so I select that training. Now we have 3 parts to the training. They call it Observe, Practice, and Apply. So after we click the introductory button here, we get to Observe, and if you'll notice, you're going to have some audio where it's going to walk us through how to do this.
In the font group on the Home tab, click the Underline arrow. A list of line styles appears, along with menu options for more underlines and underline color. Click More Underlines. The Font dialog box appears with the Font tab selected. Click the Underline Style arrow. A list of underline styles and menu options appears. Click Words Only. The Words Only option appears in the Underline Style box. Click OK. Only the words in the selected text in the document are underlined. The spaces between words are not underlined.
Okay, so the computer here has just shown us how to do word underlining. That's where we only underline the words, not the spaces in between. That was in Observe mode. Now we'll click Practice mode, and the difference is it's still going to read us the instructions, but it's going to have us actually do the clicking. So I'll click Practice. We click Continue.
In the Font group on the Home tab, click the Underline arrow.
Okay, so you can see it told me what to do, but instead of showing me, I had to actually do it. So I come up here and click the underline area.
A list of line styles appears along with menu options for more underlines and underline color.
Now
Click More Underlines.
the really neat thing about this training is it's flash based and it will work on no matter what computer you have. So this will work on a Macintosh, Windows, or Linux box.
The font dialog box appears with the font tab selected. Click the underline. A list of underline styles and menu options appears. Click The Words Only option appears
And you can
in
see
the
I'm clicking
underline
ahead.
style box. Click only the words in the selected text in the document are underlined. The spaces between words are not underlined.
Okay, and it says I've done that. Now the last step, and this is, once again, if you're new to a piece of software, this step really helps. It's going to tell us to do the same thing again, but it's not going to give us the voiceover, so we do apply. Okay, so in apply we have our instructions. Then at the bottom it tells us, hey, go and do this. So I click on the underline. What happens if I click the wrong place? Let's say I just click underline directly. It says, whoops, incorrect. Please do that again. What if I click over here? Whoops, incorrect. And if there are more than one way to do something, in general, the training will allow you to do it the multiple ways. So I click the little arrow beside the underline, click the more underlines, click the underline style, click words only, click OK, and voila. Okay, and so you can see now we've done that. We have 32 other things we can do. Once again, unless you just don't know anything about Word or Excel or whatever, I recommend that you flip through these and then go straight to the quizzes. And then if you take the quiz and miss a whole bunch of them, can't figure it out, then do the training. I'm going to exit out, and when I exit out, then it's going to say, whoops, you haven't finished it out. Alright, I'm just going to say OK. And you can see how many we did. We did 2 of 33 there. I actually did 1 earlier. You can print it, but you don't have to. Just close it. Okay, so that was the training. Once again, most weeks training will be optional. Now, when we get to some of the harder stuff like Access, I will probably have some training out there that I require. But for Word, the training is going to be optional. Next up, we have the quizzes. Quizzes go over the same material as the training. Look almost exactly like the training, except it just asks you to do something. So I'm going to fire up a quiz. I try to set the quizzes to where you can retake them 5 times to get the best grade that you can. After the 5th time, it will lock down. Okay, once the quiz is loaded, we're in the quiz. Alright, and this is, we have 1 of 33 questions, and this one says change the font of the selected text to Comic Sans MS. Once again, if I click the wrong place, like oops, I click here, it's going to say that's incorrect, but it will allow me to retry. Okay, so I'll retry, and so change the font to Comic Sans MS. So I come up here and click Comic Sans MS, and it says I got it right. And you just run through and do them all. After you get to the end, if you skipped any, it will go back through and let you finish them. You can use as much time as you need, and like I said, you can use 5 attempts. So if you go through and there's a bunch of stuff that you don't know, do the training on it, and when you are done, it will actually grade it for you and show you which ones you missed and didn't miss, percent that you missed or didn't miss. Now, if you go through and take a quiz like that, and you want more information on the questions that you missed, you can come over here and click under Reports, and you can generate a report that will show you the questions that you missed. It will even tell you where to look in the book if you need some help doing that particular activity. Lastly, we have the projects, and I'm actually going to have another video that shows you how to do a project. So thanks for watching this video, and click on the projects video next to see how to do the projects.